Hey y'all, so I'm back again for another Thoughts of an Introvert video. Last week was a little controversial, but I like us, having different views in the comments, but let's just make sure we being respectful. I don't mind you informing me or something, but you're not finna hold me on my own channel. So let's just get that, cleared away. Like, I love hearing different perspectives, and that's the thing about it. I like to have everybody's perspective heard, and I don't just like going off of one thing. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm willing to hear other people's points of view out, but you know what I'm saying? These days we using a little bit of logic behind what we're saying. So let's just keep that in mind, Heal and Hydrate, it will be in the description box below. Go ahead, get you some hand lotion. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands nice and moisturized. This week I didn't have much to talk about, but I really want to touch on forgiveness because I feel like it was a big part of my week. This week was either forgiving myself for things that, have happened in the past, but you don't realize how much shame and accountability that you take on when things aren't really your fault. You know what I'm saying? You beat yourself up over it. You beat yourself up over chances and things that you didn't take. It's a lot of things that we internalize that, we should just really, let go of and forgive yourself first and foremost. Forgive yourself for not knowing. Like I said before, once you get to a certain age, it's time to, you can take accountability for what you've done. You can apologize to anybody you might have wronged if you realize, man, my behavior wasn't the best. You can reach out even if you don't think you're wrong. Being the bigger person is okay, only if it doesn't involve any abuse or anything like that. If it is, just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like a disagreement amongst two really good friends, then go ahead and squash it because life is too short. We're in a day and age again, like where you never know what can happen. So I just say, just apologize or just reach out. You know what I'm saying? Reach out for, maybe it's COVID times, but maybe a FaceTime or something like that. But it's very important to forgive each other. So the basketball wives are at it again. And inside of colorism is featurism. And they act like they didn't know. Like, people have tried to call OG ugly. I don't think she's an ugly woman at all. I don't know. I think when you understand a person's background, if you understand beauty, if you understand all types of beauty, you can see it in different people. I don't believe in just holding people to a certain standard. And since we do push, like I said, Eurocentric styles of fashion, of beauty, of everything, it kind of blinds people to what is truly beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see what people are trying to say. I don't understand how they don't see that because we do have fuller lips, wider, bigger noses, that can be ugly to some people who all they've seen is like the person who can get the smallest nose, the smallest lips, or no lips at all, how that can be seen as beautiful. And that can be pushed in the magazines and pushed throughout the world. And so when you see somebody with, voluptuous features, you're like, this is too much. This is ugly. It's very sad when it's actually very beautiful. And I feel like, I don't know how to put this together, but I feel like it's almost a level of intelligence when you can see the beauty in different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things can be ugly to you, sure. Like, but I don't know. I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm starting to see beauty in everything, in most things, you know what I'm saying? So it's just really sad that we're still having this conversation and people also feeling like if something is not attractive to you, it doesn't deserve respect. Like, that's not right either. So I really hope they get the Basketball Wives franchise together. It looks like it's sinking, but everybody loves the reviews on YouTube and stuff. I know I watch the reviews. I don't necessarily watch the show because the show is kind of like the same note. And also, I heard that Shani said that she does show favoritism on the show. And I'm like, so if you show favoritism on the show, that means you will overlook your friend's violent ways to put it on somebody else so she can still remain the star of the show with, you know, her slate wiped clean. And then somebody else can have all this like negative energy and connotation around them. It's just like, it's really sad. Like, I really thought, like, I don't know, you know, it's drama filled TV, but I felt like it was like at least, you know, strategically placed like this. But you can't strategically put colorism in the show, and that at that point it's just shucking and jiving. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to put like ratchet stuff on TV because ratchet stuff happen in real life and it's entertaining. As much as we don't, you know, people like to say that that's like all the behaviors of Black people, but that's not true. Everybody knows that's not true. But, you know, people of the world, oh, that's how I thought, you know, Black people act. And it's just like, that's your own ignorance to not investigate further. Because if that's the case, then we can say, like, you know, being like all certain type of people is racist. Like, we could say that, but, you know, that's another conversation. I'm not going to get all into that. But I'm just going to say Basketball Wives has really disappointed me because it really, even if this is just for ratings, if they're trying to play dumb for the ratings, it's still sad to see. And I hope they turn it around, and I hope that OG comes out in the end victorious and says her bit. And it's just sad, y'all. So I said I need to practice forgiveness this week, but I don't forgive them for this show. This is a bunch of bull. So Bobby Shmurda is home, y'all. Like, he's home after 6 years. And I must say that he's coming back and he's getting so much love. I hope he, you know, creates more music and gets, you know, the popularity and does this the right way, like it was supposed to happen. And I respect the fact that he, you know, took, you know, time for whatever it was that he got charged with, did his time, and now he's out and he can be victorious in this rap thing. It saddens me though that, you know, he had to do his time, and then you see somebody like 6ix9ine come out and still doing the things that they did before they was locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still badgering people and messing with people from Chicago, and now his daughter is being like harassed and threatened. So now his baby mother is like trying to relocate and find different places to be. I feel like that's very reckless. And I don't know how people still support that. Like, that's very childish and it's immature. And I don't understand how, like, those character traits are attractive. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that their name pops up in the news and all of a sudden people follow them like you're a fan. How are you a fan of that? I understand separating, like, you can separate the music from the artist, but then that also, you know, that's still like fuel to put the battery in their back, you know, because you're supporting them as an artist. So I don't know. I digress on that one, but it's just to wrap it back up. We glad, Bobby, you're home. And the movie for this week will be The United States versus Billie Holiday. It is on Hulu. Check it out. I have not watched it yet, but I've heard amazing things, and I think it'll be good, you know, just like we saw with the Judas and the Black Messiah, the Fred Hampton movie. It'll be good to see Billie Holiday's real story and everything she had to go through. I just think it'll be a nice way to, you know, end this Black History Month, because this was a good Black History Month. I feel like I've learned so many little tidbits that I didn't know, and we also raised a lot of awareness for different things for our people. We're supporting, you know, Black-owned businesses, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was a really good month. Like I said, news was a little slow this week, but I also want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you get your Healing Hydrate. The link is in the description box. Shout out to Soul Retreat and KeyAroma. KeyAroma website coming soon, but we got Healing Hydrate, we got the Soul Retreat. I'm putting all the links down in the description box so you can check them out. I love y'all so much, and please, thank you so much. I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. Bye. And don't forget to forgive.